Hello everyone, and welcome back to Old School RuneScape. Today we're going to be checking out the Tithe farm, because I really need to get my farming level up, and this is a nice way to get your farming up and also earn a few key rewards, specifically the farming outfit itself, which I would really like, and I wouldn't mind having the auto weed feature, which keeps weeds from growing, because, I get a little tired of actually needing a rake. In RuneScape 3, it's not so bad because you have the tool belt, so you always have the rake on you, but in this game, once you get this, you can just rake every patch, and you're done with the rake. And I would love that. But yeah, so the Tithe farm, I believe it's a free training method. I've never done it before, which is why we're doing this, because I kind of want to do a video every time I do, a major new training method in the Zaya area, just because, it's a new thing. These are all updates that came out within the past few years, and they're things I'm not familiar with, which is rare in RuneScape. So I want to check them out. So we'll probably also be doing an episode in the future where I check out the Lovakinj training method to get up to 20% favor. We're already at 20% for Arceus, so we can do the quest for that probably next episode. But I wanted to do this today because I really need my farming up so that we can do the Fairy Tale quest. Fairy Tale Part 2. So let's go ahead and get in here. I believe we just searched the seed table. It'll give us seeds based on our level. Yes, Golanova seeds. So, from my understanding of how this minigame works, is you get 100 seeds. For the first 74 seeds you plant, you will only get experience. Once you hit 75, you'll get a little bit of boost of experience, and you'll start earning points. So you can only ever earn 25 points, I believe. 26 points. I don't know. I don't know whether it starts at 75 or after, but the point is, it'll take 2 perfect runs to get the farmer boots, and obviously a lot more than that for the rest of the outfit. The thing is, I don't think there's a time limit on the runs themselves. You could technically plant one plant at a time and let it grow and do a perfect run. It would take forever, but you could do it. The general runs I see, though, it's more like you do 16 to 20 plants at once or something. We're not going to push it that far because I do actually want the points. I want the farmer outfit. It'd be nice to have. So we're going to go ahead and run on in here. Do you know what you're doing in there? Yes, I know what I'm doing. Alright, here we are. This place is huge, by the way. If you've not seen this map, wow. And you only ever use a few of these at a time, so I don't know if this is for, multiple players being in here or something. Also, I'm gonna go insane if I have to listen to Country Jig on loop for an entire episode. We can have, Gnome Village. Gnomes are kind of a farmy thing, right? Alright, so these things grow real fast, but I don't actually know how fast, so can we just, where do we plant it? Right here? We go ahead and plant it in there. Do we have to water it immediately? Looks that way. Alright, you can see that it has been watered. I would assume the water will go away then. Now, the guide I saw showed you doing a diagonal thing like this. I don't know why there'd be much of a benefit to that, but that is what they showed. There's all these tick perfect run information things and all that. It's I'm not gonna try hard farming that much. I'm not the type of guy to do farming runs and stuff, I want farming to be a laid-back skill. Farming should not, in my opinion, be one of the more intense gathering skills compared to, woodcutting and mining. I mean, I'm not saying farming isn't hard in real life, I'm just saying, if you're just growing a few plants, it shouldn't be this huge, big rush. Alright, so yeah, now it's grown, so we have to go all the way back and water it again. Then the next one will grow, and then the next one. And if you miss it even once, it dies. You also have to pick them when they're ready, because they will also die then. So yeah, if you want to be lazy, doing 8 at a time is perfectly timed for being lazy, where you only have to wait a handful of seconds in between each watering. That's interesting to know. This is probably how I would do it if I was just being lazy multitasking and stuff, watching YouTube and things. I think this is probably the amount I would do per. But this just seems like a good way to train farming if you need farming now. Because it's free for one thing. So you can do it just so long as... I believe you need 100% favor in the Assidious house, but it's pretty easy to get 100%. That's why we did it. I could go over here and plant a couple more if I wanted. Just to speed things along. But see, that one's already grown over there, and I'm really paranoid about missing that. But this is where the tick perfect play comes in, I guess. It's like, I could be rushing around a lot more here. But I'm not. Oh, I'm trying to water this one early. Yeah, we're not going to do like a full 100 here today, I think. Maybe we will, I don't know. I got stuff to talk about, I guess. So, this week's update was just patches and stuff, a lot of stuff over in the Zaya area and all that. Nothing particularly important. They had pulled a few interesting things, like you can get a watering can from this minigame specifically that can hold a ton of charges. I don't know if it's like 100 charges or something. Can we water this now, please? Is it ready to harvest? Yeah, there we go. So that's how long it takes to harvest. It's like a couple minutes or something. You only get like 6 XP for harvesting, but you'll get more for turning it in the end. I guess I should be planting replacements as I harvest, right? That would be the logical thing. But yeah, they were pulling that, but it didn't pass. I think it like almost passed, but it didn't pass. Which makes me sad, just because... did I even say what it was? Well, they'd been pulling a watering can update for that watering can, where it would no longer need charges from the minigame to be recharged. Because right now, if you wanted more to fill it, you'd have to do this minigame and get points. And the points, 1 point equals 1 fill on the watering can. Okay, we are falling behind now. I need to quit talking and focus. You know, I didn't think it would be quite so hard. Oh, I forgot about that one. Whoops. I got distracted. See, I can't do talking and also do, like, high-intensity gameplay. Just doesn't work. Now we're gonna miss 1 point. Dang it. I mean, it's still fine. We can miss 1 point and still get the farming outfit. And I've done everything out of order, too. I feel like I want the watering can to have a more distinct visual difference between empty and full. Because as it is, it's really hard to tell the difference between a watering can 2 and a watering can none. Bit annoying. At any time, there's a few watering places around that you can refill your watering cans. Something that did pass is being able to just click once and have it fill all of them. Just a little slower than doing it manually. But yeah, that's a bit disappointing that didn't pass. Like, I felt like it maybe was a little overpowered what they did pull. Like, I think for me what I would say is, you know, like, the 25, 26 points you get from a single run should be enough to fully charge it up. You shouldn't have to do multiple runs just to charge it up. Okay, why is that one growing so early? Things are all messed up, guys. I've ruined everything. Probably because I screwed up. I think we'll let these ones grow and then we'll deposit it, and then that'll be that. Because I don't want to make you guys sit through an entire run of this, because I can't do it efficiently enough while talking anyway. And because I'm new to this whole thing, so... I just wanted to check it out, you know, see what this training method is like. And it turns out it's actually a little harder than I thought it would be. Like, I knew it would be a rush, but the timing is a little stricter than I thought it would be for even doing just 8 at once. When the guides say you can do like 20 at once, and I'm like, oh my gosh. 8? Can't even handle 9. Mostly because I forgot it was there, not because it was actually too much for my timing, but, you know, regardless. Whatever, we're gonna wait for this one to grow. Alright, there we go. Now let's harvest the ones we have here. Okay. the new poll they're doing hasn't started yet, so we won't talk about that one yet. Because I can't remember what it was, honestly. I wish they would add, like, a poll interface here. I don't think they've got a poll option anywhere here. Like, I wish you could do it without going to the bank. I don't mind having it in the banks. I just wish there was an option for when you're not near one. Because there isn't one within, like, short walking distance of here. I'd have to run a non-trivial amount to get to one. Because the bank over in the, this area doesn't have one. It's annoying. We can now use the minigame teleport to travel to Farmer Grickler's house. Not entirely sure what that means, but okay. Alright, there we go. We've got 16 Golanova fruits. Now we have to figure out where to turn them in on this map. Because I don't actually know. Do we, like, go back to him? Are we gonna lose something if we do? Obviously, you should just wait until you're done to turn things in. That doesn't look like it's where you turn things in. I can read about where to turn things in. So, we will not mess this up and lose our points. Alright. You can double the growth rate by using fertilizer, by the way. So I guess that might be a way to do like an 8 at a time method, would be to double the growth rate. Then you have to do less running, but it sounds like a pain. Because I'm assuming the fertilizer would waste time to use. Alright, so where do we turn in the stuff? Where do you deposit it? Sacks found nearby. Oh, there we go. Alright, there. As you can see, we got a nice, healthy chunk of farming experience for that. Not bad at all, you know, for like less than 10 minutes work of being an absolute noob, we got 1k farming experience. At my level, that is not bad at all. And it's free, which is surprising, honestly. This feels like a minigame where you'd have to pay to do something, but you know, you just get it for no cost. Free stuff. But yeah, so that is the main thing we were doing today. I'll go check out the actual update now, because, you know, we got stuff to do. Stuff to do involving talking about the update that happened today. If I could get to it. Alright, so the big thing was they added uses for boss heads. Now you can get some XP from them, as well as use Vorkath's head on your ranging cape to make it a better arrow accumulator, which is nice. They did some Chambers of Zarek quality of life, and wow, they really didn't do much else. They did some like experiments with PvP worlds that didn't work, so they want to undo it. And yeah, that is actually it for this week. It was kind of a light week, which is why we're doing this nonsensical little training episode instead of anything major involving the update. But yeah, so next episode will be the Arceus quest, and then after that we'll move on to Lovakinj and get through them, because I want to get to the minecarts. That would be nice. I don't know what you need for minecarts, but apparently it's 65%. So we got to get there. I want that really badly. Anyway, yeah, I'll see you guys next time with the quest. Bye!